Hi there, this is Kelly.Broaddus with Kelly.Broaddus Group, brokered by eXp Realty, and I'm here today to bring you another very important and informative video. We have our sponsor here today of this video, which is Tiffany Waylon from
Hi. Hi, I'm Tiffany Waylon from LHM Financial.
There you go. Yep. And she's going to answer some very important questions for us that really are on all of our minds. And the first one is, Tiffany, when the Feds say that they're going to raise the interest rates, what is the direct effect that will have on the rates?
Well, it's kind of an interesting situation because, as we all know, when anything comes out in the news, there is a direct effect, good or bad, without actually anything happening. It's more, rumor mill. So when the Fed started coming out at the end of last year saying that they were going to raise rates several times this year, automatically the rates started going up. So they have raised the prime rate 0.25% so far, and supposedly it is going to raise again in March. However, there's a lot of opinion that the rates have already increased to absorb those interest rate hikes, so that the rates that you see today, they shouldn't jump a full quarter come mid-March. We're already seeing that.
Okay, great. And what do you think will happen to the rates in regard to the war on Ukraine? How will that affect all of us?
Well, it's really interesting what's happening right now. So coming off the pandemic, during the pandemic, the government was printing money, right, to stimulate the economy, to keep people spending money, especially with people not working. So to counteract those consequences, that's when inflation starts, because the Feds then don't print as much money. So that's what ends up with inflation, which is raising rates. However, whenever there's a history of war, if you look back, the rates actually get a little bit better because there's uncertainty in the market. People are nervous. They're not spending money. So they're trying to keep the economy generated. So the rates actually do go down a little bit. There's another reason why they do is because if you're watching lately with these huge drops in the stock market works opposite of the bond market. So when the stock market drops, typically people are moving their money from the stock market to the bond market, which is making the bond market get better, which the interest rates are getting better. Like, for instance, today, the bond market was up 56 points. So everybody's thinking the rates are going to skyrocket. However, this situation with Ukraine is counteracting those results.
Good to know. Okay, so in your opinion, do you think now is a good time to buy or sell?
Well, the interesting thing with real estate right now, we've seen huge increases in prices. So a lot of sellers are, excited about that and want to get top dollar for their home. If the interest rates continue to rise, ultimately, even though we talked about temporarily, they did get a little bit better, but ultimately they're going up this year. Historically, that does make more homes go on the market because sellers get a little nervous. Hey, I want top dollar. I've got to get the house on the market now. And with interest rates going up, it comes down to affordability. Can people afford these higher priced homes and higher priced interest rates as well? People can only afford so much. So my opinion is, if you are in the market at all in the next 12 months, let's say, to possibly sell or buy, I would get on it right away, right now, before there is a change in the market, raising the interest rates, possibly having more homes on the market. If you're a seller, you want to be the first one to go on the market to get your top dollar that you're looking for.
Right. Do you think the war creates instability in regards to the market too?
Absolutely. I think that's a big piece of what's going on with the bond market and the stock market is everybody's nervous. What's going to happen tomorrow, especially coming off of the last 2 years. I think there's uncertainty with everything right now.
Right, right. Tiffany, can you tell everybody who you are, who you're with, how to get a hold of you in case they have more questions or if they are interested in getting pre-qualified?
Absolutely. I'm Tiffany with LHM Financial. I've been in the business for 27 years, so very well versed in the mortgage industry. And my phone number is 480-205-5390. And please call me even if you have any questions and want to talk or want some advice on what to do moving forward, or of course, wanting to get pre-qualified and buy a house.
From me. Anyway, well, it was great. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for sponsoring this video today.
Thank you, Kelly, for having me.
Yep. And we will see you next time. Again, this is Kelly.Broaddus with Kelly.Broaddus Real Estate Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My phone number is 928-606-6749, and you can call me anytime as well. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.